Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is G. Cole, and welcome to Homegrown, where I get to share with you some good music while talking to some great people. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do, so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We will be posting new episodes bi-weekly. Also, check out the website Homegrown with G. Cole to listen and for all things homegrown. We're also very, very interactive. Please follow me on Twitter, on Instagram, and on Facebook at MyGCole. Brand new Kalia, ladies and gentlemen. It's called My Name. Brand new take for the bookshelf rhythm. Freddie Murphy, thank you so much. Share the link. I appreciate you. Sandra, big up yourself. Dennis, thank you so much. All my Dylan, my Deltona, Massive, Orlando, Tampa. Pearl Springs is in the building. Miami's locked in. Hollywood is locked in. Pembroke Pines is locked in. Big up all my Massive over there in East London. It's called My Name, ladies and gentlemen. That one is Kalia. Again, brand new take on the bookshelf rhythm. It's a big tune. Hello, world. Hope you're feeling as good as I am. I want to go ahead and big up all my homegrown listeners out there. Welcome all the new listeners. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do, so we can keep you updated when new material is available. We post new episodes bi-weekly. I want to thank everyone who has been listening and sharing. Please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please check out the website, homegrownwithgcole.com, to listen for all things homegrown. The podcast is now available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, any podcast platform you choose to use. All right. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel. All the video interviews will go up there, all right? This episode is brought to you courtesy of Cloth Talk, creating your own hieroglyphics. They're talking on fabric. You have something to say it on a t-shirt. I've been using them for the past 7 months, and I love it. You can't beat the professionalism, can't beat the creativity. Call them at 954-591-4064. Cloth Talk, clothing the world one shirt at a time. Today's guest, ladies and gentlemen, mics are all opened up now. Let me get this done right. Mike C, a.k.a. Mike Lowry. That's what they call him on the court because they say he's nice like that.
What's up?
That's what they say, right?
That's exactly what they say.
We got Kashief Lindo, a.k.a. Cash, a.k.a. K-Dub. Everybody got to have a name in the streets. Yeah. That's what they call him on the courts, right?
All right. You know.
I've been seeing the workout videos and all of them things, right? So I know you guys ain't playing. I don't see any workout videos from you, though.
I mean, I'm just keeping it low right now.
Okay.
Can't let the competition see what I'm doing.
I like that. That don't sound too... Trust me, man. The man's serious. Listen, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention music, of course. You know what I mean? Music is your thing. Yeah. Music is your background. Music is your backbone, even though you're out there shooting threes. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm going down the middle according to what I heard from last year's game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Before we even go any further, how was last year's event?
Last year's event was good. In the short space of time that we planned it, 6 weeks to plan it, it just came sudden, and it turned out better than I expected. You know, my competition here was actually on the squad last year.
Oh, really?
So, yeah.
So he was on your team last year?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he pulled a Justin Timberlake. He went solo this year?
You did.
He went solo. I'm not mad.
But I'm glad though, because a very competitive guy, man. He could play ball. He really could play ball. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to this, man.
Wow.
Yeah, man.
Wow. That sounds like some mental games going on
Right.
But he's trying to break you down.
Nah,
He is trying to break you down. Who did you guys play against? I guess Rico Vibes? Who was
yeah,
that?
the Flavor Radio squad. Yeah.
And you guys won, right?
Yeah, two games straight.
Damn.
Yeah.
Rico, I hope you're logged in. And if you're not, I'm going to share it to your page just in case so you can know what's going on, what's being
please
said.
do. Please do.
Let him hear what's going on?
Yeah. Let him know.
Wow. No shame in the game. I appreciate it. Now, again, a lot of people are on here, a lot of music fans, so I'm going to go ahead and drop a joint for them.
Okay.
All right, just splash something for them. I'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, we got more music coming your way. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown. So Rock, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining the party. We appreciate you.
Baby, turn the key without love. Oh yeah, the first cut is the deepest. Oh yeah, the first cut is the deepest. But when it comes to being lucky,
It's a big tune, ladies and gentlemen. This was a big rhythm with a bunch of big artists on it. I'm digging it. Yeah, man, and that one is the first cut. It's a big tune. Kashief. Sir Rock played last year. Does he ever come out to the court and play? Let's talk a lot of smack from the sidelines.
Yeah, that's what he did.
That's what he does. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
He ain't show.
He didn't show up?
No.
So he was supposed to show.
He
flaked.
I'm
You
calling
can say
him
it.
out. Yeah, I ain't afraid to say it.
Rock, you flaked. That's a word on the street. All right? And the streets are right here. The streets are talking. So it's not rumors if we're hearing it straight from the street. Question for you. This is one of your biggest songs in your catalog. Now, this is, I'm not talking numbers because that part I don't know, but from me and the masses and the homies that love the vibes and the music, this is one of the biggest ones, or at least one of the most recognizable, right? You're not actually the only one that covered this one, but your take, I think personally, is the most distinctive, the most recognizable one.
Yeah, that's what, and it went as far as people thinking I was the original.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that's how far it went. You know.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean that's a heck of a compliment, you know. So,
Right.
But I always let them know that it's a cover, you know.
Right.
So,
Well, that's what happens when you smash it out the park, man.
give thanks.
They
Give
think
thanks.
it's yours. How old were you when this was released?
Yeah, man. That's a long time. School days.
School days, high school days.
No, a lot
Prior?
earlier than that.
Wow. Wow.
As a child, man.
Wow. That's a testament to talent because trust me when I say it's a big tune, There were a bunch of big songs, Tinga Stewart, Jimmy Riley, Wayne Wade, and a whole lot more. But, you know, it's a young Kashief Lindo that was the standout, at least for me. Were you conscious at the time when you're putting this out of the other artists on the rhythm that, it's all giants?
No. 'Cause
No?
At that time, I wasn't. Well, even till now, I don't dwell on things like that. You know. So I just told me to sing the song, and I sung it, and that was it.
Young and fearless.
That was it.
I love it. I love it. Mike didn't send me his album. I know you dropped two albums, but you didn't send me the album, so I don't have the tracks.
I don't have any album. I'm just a basketball player.
Hey,
Well, I think I
basketball.
get the subliminals.
Basketball. Yes.
You know, because you put it on Twitter, right? That, this is not dub plates. This is not the studios. It's the real thing when it comes to... That was you.
Exactly.
That was you. Okay. You didn't see that.
Yeah. I didn't.
It's the real deal. Now, when it comes to your passion for basketball, all right, I presume this goes way back as far as the music passion does.
Yeah.
Right. So that means you acquired some skills along the way.
I have, and I used to play in the NFA That's National Front Yard Association.
I was like, what?
See up north, up in New York.
Yeah.
I would say NBA, but you know that's National Backyard Association.
So this is the front yard.
Front yard.
Man.
Yeah, no, that we did that religiously, man. That was like
Yeah,
ball first, homework after for me.
for you.
You know, that's how much I love basketball, man.
Wow,
Still
subliminals.
do. Oh yeah.
Subliminals, man. Letting you know his skills go way
No,
back.
listen.
Way
so,
back.
It's the
so the
same.
sun goes down, and then that's when you do your work.
That's how it goes. That's
Yeah,
how it goes.
exactly. Yeah.
And same thing with you, huh?
Of
Oh, yeah.
course. The same thing, man.
I love it.
No
I love
different.
it. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course, like I said, we got Georgia is on here, Apache Sounds is on here. Bless up everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Stephen Warner is on here. Sir Rockwell, big up yourself. EK is on here. Everybody. What are we saying? Make sure our views are good because the Master and crew said they can't see us. Yeah, we're good. We're good. And I'm on here. I'm seeing it too. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you go ahead and check out the podcast because this information's up there. We're going to be putting it up. There's a lot of information that we want to give you about the event because it's all fun, having a good time, but of course, worthy cause.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times when we're out there and we a lot of things can eclipse other things. So we're coming out there, we're having fun, watching the basketball players, watching your favorite artists. Because I'm sure a lot of stars are going to be coming out there. Celebrities are going to be coming out there to support the movement. So we get caught up in that. But guess what? It's a worthy cause, and we're going to get into the details of that. All right?
Yes.
The other question I have for you guys pretty much is this. When it comes to the training, the practicing, are you all practicing in the same facility?
Oh no.
No?
No.
Oh, okay. So you don't know what's to come.
Nope.
Do you know the teams, though? You know who's on his squad. You know who's on his squad.
I
No?
I know some people
Some.
from last year
Some.
that we play with, but
Yeah.
he has no idea who I have on my team.
Yeah.
I had to I made a whole
I
new team.
only know I've seen two.
You seen two?
Well, the guy was
Me
a
and
few
who
weeks
else?
ago. You, Jay,
Oh yeah.
and I can't remember his name, but it's just two.
Oh okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So is there any grounds that's unfair? Like you can't show up with you down as Haslam. You can't show up with, you know what I mean? You can't show up with D Wade and none of that. Is there any grounds for
No.
whatever flies?
Yep.
Wow.
Damn.
Hey, that's crazy.
If you bring Shaq, I'm gonna have to guard Shaq.
You're going to have to guard Shaq.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Timing is everything. I don't think that would be a problem right now. And Shaq's my man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're having a good time here with Mike C. And we're here with Kashief Lindo. I'm going to drop another joint for you. Stick and stay. Share the link. We got a whole lot of information coming your way. Keep it moving. Keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
Oh, I love you, baby. Hey, but I'm just a man. Check it out. What you want me to do, woman? Sit and worry over you. No can do. No can. What you want me to say, baby? That I'm going crazy. No way, no ifs, no buts, no maybe. I love you.
Jay, the front burner, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining us.
I love you.
Share the link. Tell a friend.
I love you.
You guys are getting a lot of love out in these streets.
Understand?
I hope all this love shows up at the event.
What you want me to be, woman? Your little puppet on a string, so you can swing and swing and swing.
California's in the building. Rachel, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'll be your friend, but I won't be here when you're out doing your thing. No way, and without being crazy. I love you.
And this one is No Can Do, ladies and gentlemen. Another big one. We just got to get some music involved in it because a lot of people are going to be mad at me if I don't. So again, thank you so much, both of you, for passing through.
Yeah, man.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
So I can't wait. I'm excited for what's to come. You've got a nice catalog. You got a real nice catalog. And I think because you're such a humble guy and not so much in the public eye, that a lot of people forget. It's one of them things where sometimes you don't... I give that to you. I give that to Freddie McGregor also, where you don't really realize until you're at the show. And the hits start reeling off, right?
Yeah.
People know you as the son of the legendary Willie Lindo, of course.
Yes.
Production extraordinaire. Do you remember, can you put a place, can you put a time when your song, your music actually took off and you actually came out of the shit? You're no longer Willie Lindo's son. You're Kashief Lindo at this point in time.
What a question. To be honest, there's a lot of things I don't pay attention to. So that I don't know how to answer that one. I just go in and do the work and release the first cut. The song you played before is what put my name on the map. That was in the early 90s. And I've done songs before that. A lot of people don't know. So but that's a whole nother
Right. That's another day.
Yeah. So yeah, but I mean, my name is still affiliated with my father, and I'm happy for that.
Right.
So.
Right.
It does stands by itself.
Right.
As well. So.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I dig it. That's the one thing is, when you get the humble characters like yourself, and like I said, like a Freddie, sometimes people, and it's music, it's the culture, we can take for granted the catalog and the work that you've put in over the years. You know what I mean? And you're absolutely right when you mention songs, we remember this song or that song, but there's some that came out before that. Right. Some that I didn't realize when they came out because you're introduced to the artist with this joint. Right. And if you're a fan, then you start getting back and you go into back catalogs. And when it comes to iTunes, sometimes you're not reading the dates. Right. And sometimes the dates are wrong because that's the date when it got put on iTunes. True. So it's a whole bunch. Ladies and gentlemen, again, we are here. We're talking music, but we're here for a greater cause. And I really dig it. This now is the second annual Caribbean Celebrity Basketball Game.
Yes.
And it benefits Shak's Hope Foundation.
Yes.
Talk to me about two things. One, the event. And then, what exactly is Shak's Hope Foundation?
Okay. Well, the event, I could pretty much start off with how the event came about. This is a vision of mine since I was a child, wanting to do something like this, and it took all the way till now for it to happen. But how it happened is that I did a show in Atlanta last year, February, and with Rico Vibes.
Right.
And, they asked me, if I wasn't doing music, what would I do? And I told them basketball. I said at that time, basketball is something I wanted to pursue. And they just paused and looked at me and like you're kind of short, And,
right.
And I'm like, I said, well, you need to come on the court. So all that hype business don't mean nothing, Right. So long story short, he was saying his team versus my team, and it wasn't the event wasn't in mind yet, so this was just behind closed doors. And then I thought about it and I'm like, you know what, I should do an annual. And I called him up and say, let's do something. He was like, let's do it.
Yeah.
And then I got on the phone with Miss J and I told her, I'm gonna try and do an annual event. And Miss J's like, okay, I have some ideas, blah 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 blah, this that. And I'm like, okay, just like that. But that's what I love with Miss J, man. She put her heart and soul into something, man, and she's a big reason why this is happening right now, man. To big JTMC, up. Yeah, man.
Big up JTMC.
Yes, and Shak's Hope Foundation, that came about just a little over a month ago. A friend of mine, longtime friend, contacted me through Instagram, and she mentioned that she wanted to promote our the event on her program, and she mentioned Shak's Foundation. So I loved the idea, and I pitched it to Miss J, and she loved the idea, and that's how it's here now. So it's for a very good cause, dealing with sickle cell.
Okay.
So which is a very serious thing,
Yes,
so,
it is. Yes, it is.
We didn't hesitate on that one.
I dig it.
Yeah, man.
It's always great when people can look outside of themselves. In this world today, 2018, as human beings, as artists, as basketball players, we're so caught up in it's borderline narcissism in this day and age. It's me.
Right.
So it's always great and really commendable when someone can look outside of themselves. And this takes work. This takes effort. I'm sure it takes money also.
Yeah.
Coming out to step outside of yourself and bless somebody else and another event.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now, what was your reaction when it was brought to you last year for the first time to participate in this?
Well, when it was first brought to me, it was just a little, competition with me and Kashief. He said, "Oh, you could play basketball?" And
Yeah.
I'm like, I could ball a little bit, He's like, "Oh, let's play 1-on-1." So that's when we met up.
Yeah.
And we got together, and that's when we actually played. And he's like, "Wow, this guy could really play."
Right.
So then he asked me, "Would you like to be a part of the team. So I said, of course,
Right.
you know, always
Right.
be a part of something like this. And of course, JTMC, always with me, you know.
Right, right,
I'm
right.
a part of their family.
Right.
So I'm doing it for both of them. And now that he brought me onto the team, I was helping him with shooting, helping the other guys with drills, and just trying to beat Rico Vibes team, and that's what we did. 2 games.
Wow. I bet Rico wish he wasn't talking all that smack.
Can't talk no more.
He don't talk no more, right? He don't even come to Florida no more. He flies right over.
Go right past.
Nobody's seen him in Florida since last year.
Nope.
You know what I mean? New York, Connecticut, all that stuff, but
Yeah.
he don't make the stop.
Nope.
Got wanted posters over here.
Wow. Shots. And then, of course, all that happened. Successful. Sounds like the New Edition movie. And then we had a Bobby Brown situation. Bobby broke out. Went over there, dropped them joints.
Right.
I know we got the situation going on right here. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's always good when you can have a good time for a worthy cause.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes they don't go hand in hand. You
But
know what I
that's
mean?
the whole point of what we're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean, have fun, but yet it's for a
Be
very
a little
good cause.
competitive
Yeah,
and-
man.
Yeah.
And raise money for sickle cell.
Yeah,
I
man.
love it. And I'm going to get some links and so forth to put up on the site when the podcast goes up. Then we're going to go ahead and put some links on that also for everybody, because a lot of people are going to be watching, tuning in that aren't local. So for the masses that can't make it to the event, that's cool. We definitely want your support anyway, because again, the foundation is big. The foundation
Yes.
has its needs, and it is what it is.
Yes,
Yep.
and like to add to that, yes, it's live broadcast. So and also donations. You can donate now if you want to go on the website CaribbeanCeleb.com, or you can donate at the event.
So either at the event or
Right
now.
right now.
I love right now, man.
Click, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a click away, man.
Click away. Let's do it right now. Let's go platinum. All right. When these records come out, we try to get them all up on Billboard. Let's get these
Yeah.
good events up on Billboard. And there's no, it's whatever you've got.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Whatever you've got, donate.
yeah,
Come out, bring that energy also. And if you're not able to do it now, I know some people don't want to mess around with the online stuff or whatever the case
Right.
may be. The 4 people in the world that
Right.
don't want to, you're cool.
right.
Show up to the event and do it there.
Yes.
I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're here talking to Mike. We're talking to Kashief. I'm excited, and we're not even there yet, all right? Drop another joint for you. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
Oh, this world needs so much love, yeah. So much love. Now we do something about it, yeah. What kind of world am I living in? Yeah. Is it a world without love? What kind of life this my brethren? Is it a life without love? I can't be happy. I can't be free.
It's a big tune, ladies and gentlemen. It's What Kind of World? Kashief Lindo.
Someone wanna hurt me. Hurt me. Why can't we?
Bingy Blaze, big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining us.
Why can't we?
And the site is Caribbean Basketball or CaribbeanCelebBasketball.com. Thank you so much, John and Marie. We appreciate you.
It is a fact we wanna be better in life. No, but that don't say you should hurt your brother. No, 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 no. This world needs so much love, yeah. So much love. I think it's time we do something about it.
A big tune, ladies and gentlemen. Again, you're hearing the music right now. It's all up on iTunes, Spotify, wherever it is that you get your music. So as we talk life, as we talk basketball, as we talk charity, as we talk music, go ahead, get the music, support the artist. We put this work in for a reason, so we appreciate. Again, everybody out there on social media right now that's logging in. Joanna says tune. Jorena says tune. George, you get a lot of thumbs up. They're loving the music. Come out, you're gonna love the game also.
Yes.
All right. Mike
Yeah,
says
man.
he's gonna wash you. That's what he said. All right. So come out and get that. Come out and witness that.
Yeah, you
All
know,
right?
you notice I'm not saying that. Man. I'm just playing cool.
Hey,
like,
you notice I'm not saying nothing, right?
Listen, I got these things from the streets. All right. The streets are talking. The streets are talking. The basketball game, like we mentioned, is for a very, very, and I'm gonna keep harping on it. I'm gonna sound like a broken record. Almost everyone, I'm gonna take the almost out. Everyone has some interaction with sickle cell. If it's not you, it's somebody that a friend of yours know. It's the homie's friends, the homie's family, whatever the case may be. And we see sickle cells also. Why this really caught my eye, and I dig it, is because it's one of those things that's been around for ages, but it's one of those things that I kind of realized didn't get a lot of support. You know, there are other things. Unfortunately, this is the world we live in. Certain things are more commercial. You know what I mean? AIDS went mainstream. You know what I mean? Cancer is mainstream.
Yeah.
A lot of people aren't talking about sickle cell.
Right.
But it's a tough one. We lose a lot of people to sickle cell.
A lot
of people.
A lot.
You know, and even in Jamaica, when we would grow up, people passed, we just didn't know what it was,
Right.
and so forth.
Right.
So we want to bring attention to this cause. We need y'all to go out there and support. It's not just about you coming out.
Right.
A lot of times when you're doing something, the best thing you can do is bring a friend,
Right.
share it,
Yes.
tell somebody, because we don't go to the club alone. You know what I mean? You're going to the party, you're going by yourself.
Exactly.
You're going to go see this girl. Sometimes you got a wingman with you because you never know. You know what I mean? So if you're coming out to the game, bring a friend, share the information. Now it's Team VP. It's you.
Yeah.
And then we got Team FFY.
Yes.
Let's take a minute and give a shout out right now to the teammates. I'm trying to bring the info out. I realize that you're also. Let's pick up some of the teammates. Shout them out. Shout them out.
Yeah. Go ahead. Sir.
All right, I'm gonna shout out my whole team, VP Records. Shout out my boy Edwin, Jay, Chad, Shane, John, Niles, Christian. We got the general manager, Melissa, and of course we got Miss Joanna Marie.
Man.
Yeah.
Big up the team. Big up the team. Team FFY.
Yeah. FFY. Big up to the Ace, K-Quest, Peace. Ah man, there's so many of them, man.
Do you see
Father R.
You see what's happening
Who
right
else
here?
now?
Aliases.
B Rakes. Troy. Who else am I forgetting, man? Love Doctor. These are nicknames, okay?
So you still don't know who these people are.
TC Money. C Dot. I have time.
Keep going.
No, that's it. I'm good.
I know those are middle names too, so he still don't know.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Man, y'all are a trip. And what I love is this: you're both traveling around doing press together, which is cool, which is dope. But it ain't no love once the whistle blows.
Yeah.
Who's the more competitive?
I'm gonna say Kashief.
Yeah,
Yeah, he'll get into it.
he's the one that takes it a little bit too far.
No, not like
too
that,
far?
but
He's very competitive.
He's very competitive?
Don't listen to him. Yeah, that's
You know,
why.
I'm
That's
just
why.
being modest.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I said this match is gonna be very competitive. It's gonna be fun, but yeah, they don't.
there's
want
no friends on the court.
So it's one game? Because last year it was 2 games.
No, it was the best of 3 last year. Same thing
Same
this
thing
year.
now.
Same teams.
It's a series. Yeah,
Wow.
it's the best of 3.
So y'all gotta be in shape.
Yeah, no, we good.
You good?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And it's indoor.
full court.
Full court indoor basketball. I mentioned that primarily for those people who are worried about, I'm going to come out, I'm going to sweat out my perm, I'm going to be out in the sun, whatever the case may be. It's indoor.
Full
Indoor.
AC.
Full
Oh,
AC.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Referee.
Oh, snap.
Bleachers.
Referee.
Listen, put it this way.
Yeah.
Just, when you go home, you're ready to watch a game, whether it's football, in this case basketball, that's exactly what you're going to get when you come to this event.
Wow.
The whole
Full
shebang.
HD live.
The
There
whole
you
night.
go. The whole
The overpriced
night.
popcorn, the $12 beer, all that.
Well, I ain't going that far.
I'm just saying, might as well.
But hey,
Might as well. You know, they do it at the arena, so
Oh yeah.
Why not?
True.
why not? Now, like I said, I'm really, I dig it. Especially in this time and this age when people are just me. And oftentimes, too, I'm keeping it real also, especially artists. Artists are some selfish people. You know what I mean? We're accustomed to the one mic. You know what I'm saying? Get my joint, do my thing. It's all about me. The attention comes to me. The band is there to support me. So I'm really impressed with the fact that you're an artist and your outlook is outside of you.
Well, what I'll say to that is, I'm a person first.
Right.
You know, you know, because this is something very important. So the artist is my job. At the same time, it's something I love to do. But when it comes to your health, that's first priority.
Nice.
Because without that, you can't do nothing.
Right. That is true.
So,
You be watching from the crib.
Exactly.
Or not watching at all.
Or watching it all. Right. So
I'm loving
very
it.
important.
I'm loving it. I'm loving
man.
it. And the same thing goes to you, man. There's a lot of things that you could be doing with your time. But to come out here and share it with the masses. You know what I mean?
Of course.
And just dig deep within. Share your time, share your effort. It's a Saturday, right?
Yes.
A lot of things go on Saturdays. I got
yeah.
a lot of stuff going on Saturdays. So to take your day and do all of that, it's very, very commendable. And I'm, again, harping on this. It's a guilt trip right now, subliminally, for all the people who are going to do something on Saturday, too, to make some arrangements. You know what I mean? It's AC'd up. Take the kids with you. You don't have that excuse of, I don't have a babysitter.
It's
cool.
Free event.
Yo, I'll turn you up for that one. The key word,
Free event.
Yeah. Those two words normally don't go together.
No.
It's either a free thing or an event. But
True.
That's true.
but it's a free event.
Free event.
Yeah, this don't
Yeah,
happen.
man.
This don't happen.
Free.
That being said, please support. Do
Yes.
it in advance. Do it at the venue.
Yes.
It is a free event for you.
Yes.
It ain't free for those putting it on. And there's a purpose here behind this. The cause is greater than us. We're all having a good time. But again, the purpose of it is to raise that fund.
Yes.
Raise the funds to help out the Shak's Hope. And again, sickle cell, ladies and gentlemen, we see all the commercials on TV for cancer, for AIDS, for dogs, for cats, for all kinds of stuff, right? But we don't see a lot for sickle cell.
True.
So, and oftentimes when you do see it, it is somebody who's been, affected by it and so forth, and then it came out, so now they're attached to a cause.
Right.
But you guys have identified a project, and I dig it. I'm gonna drop another joint for the masses right about now. All those there that are saying, yeah, mama, like we have said G-Code, but drop a tune. I know y'all. Anyways, keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
I got you a letter from the postman just the other day.
So Prince. Ladies and gentlemen, this one is Kashief Lindo. It is Because I Love You. It's a big, big tune. Make sure you go check it out. The album is Trouble Free.
And just to let you know exactly the way I feel, to let you know my love for real, because I love you, and I'll do anything. I'll give you my heart, my everything, because I love you. I'll be right by your side, to be your light, to be your guide. If you should feel that I don't really care.
It's a big tune, ladies and gentlemen. Again, go ahead and get the songs, all right? It's Because I Love You from the album Trouble Free. And we're talking about a young Kashief, a long time in bud.
Just let me reassure you that you can count on me, and that I'll always be around, because I love you. My heart's an open door.
Ladies and gentlemen, that one is called Because I Love You. That's a joint. That is one of my favorite Kashief Lindo joints. Because back in the day, as a kid growing up, I always wanted to sing. So I was always drawn to the young artists because it always said, oh, he did it, I could do it.
All right.
But my mic can't sound like that, though. Yeah. I had a mic, but it didn't come out the same way.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? So this is, again, pre-high school.
Yeah.
First album.
Yeah, this was in elementary, middle school time.
Wow. Wow. So elementary, middle, whatever it is, how were the ladies treating you after this drop? Who, if I forget block, get blocked. Just tell me. We'll pre-record it. We'll block them.
No
Plead the fifth?
No comment. Yeah. all of that. Yeah.
I love it. Such a humble guy. Me and Mike, if this was us.
I plead the fifth too.
Up in the bed. If this was us, yeah, man, we need at least 4 or 5 unhumble months. You know what I mean? Take advantage of the situation, but it's all good. It's all good. Again, we'll block who needs to be blocked. We got a little delay, but it's all good. You've done your fair share of covers, right? How do you decide? Because the thing about a cover, there's no neutral ground. You know, it's like pork. You either eat it or you don't eat pork. You know what I'm saying? There's no neutral ground. So you either smash it or you did not smash it. How did you decide? How do you decide? What's your formula to figure out what songs you want to tackle?
Well, even with that song, he just gave me instructions. Sing this song.
Yeah.
Well, my father knows best. He's a musical genius, you know. So I don't question nothing he says.
Right.
And as far as that, as I got older, there's some songs I did pick and suggest to him, and he said, "Yeah, that sounds good." You know. So, doing cover songs, I get a little nervous doing it because I set the bar high for that because it has to be the same, or in my head I try to
elevate above.
Have to, and that's with anything still, So,
Yeah.
but cover songs, if it doesn't sound good, not putting it out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I dig that. Because again, the original, there's no mess up. This is the first version. You know what I mean? So you can't tell me I screwed it up. Nah, this is what I wrote.
True.
So, but you're absolutely right. Again, cover, it's a dangerous thing, especially when you're coming out the gate. You know, it's mastery. That's how I look at it. And like you said, a genius in pops, a genius at what he does.
Right.
So if you find somebody, in your case, they found you, he brought you here, so it's all good. You know what I mean? Who can identify what the right ones are, give the right ones to you and say, go for it. Many people search their lives for that.
True.
You can't find that.
true.
So big up the general.
Yeah.
Big up the
Every
you know what I mean?
time. Every
Always.
time.
Always. I spoke to him and I was trying to get him to come up. One of these days I'm gonna have to pack this up and take it. You know?
Good luck with
It's a
that.
good luck with that one, right? You know, amazing. The last time I saw, I don't remember what project it was you guys were promoting, but done by Flex FM years ago. So
Yeah, it was a couple of years.
it's a couple years well, and that's when I saw you. I was like, yo, man, normally say Willie I do interviews. So that's probably you dragged him out of the house. So
Nah, I don't drag it.
you know, but definitely. Now, what I do notice is, and this is good. I had an interview the other day with Jameer Morgan. All right, from Gramps Morgan's son.
Right.
And he comes across almost like the same demeanor as his pops. You can see that influence. Where I can also see the influence on you. All right? And that's why I always tell people, be careful because you're influencing either way. It's either good or bad. But the influence is happening.
Right.
You know what I mean? And as you said just now, you guys are normally in sync and on the same page while you're in the studio. That being said, how important do you think it is for these young artists coming up right now? And I ask these questions because I have a lot of young artists and producers that watch the show to go seek mentorship from those that have done it before them. How important do you see is that part of the business?
It's important because let me just jump to this quick. For me, I was very fortunate at birth because my father had been doing this for a very, very long time and made a lot of hits, not mediocre hits, like million sellers. And for me, I'm fortunate because I've lived my life in the studio and been around it, love it. My foundation is so great, it's not even funny, man. And I have the support.
Right.
What I say to the young artists in coming in this industry is that the foundation is key. It has to start from there.
Right.
So if you're seeking mentorship,
Right.
You have to be careful who you're getting that from.
True.
Like what we were saying before. You know what I
True.
mean? So, but it always starts there. That's the starting ground.
Right. Right.
And once you have that, sky's the limit, man.
Good to go.
Yeah, man.
I respect what you said also in terms of being careful who, because I always say to people out there, be careful who you seek your counsel from. Not everybody who's eager to give advice is qualified to give it.
Nope.
And 9 times out of 10, it's the ones that are least qualified that are spewing info left, right, and center.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that in itself is something that you gotta pay attention to. Speaking of mentorship, all right. Do we have any other celebrities coming out to join that you want to drop names, or I'm gonna put the "or" in it, or ones that you want to guilt into coming out. So we'll drop the names and put because you got to work it. You know what I'm saying? You got to work it. If there's anybody in particular that hasn't said yes yet, just drop it. Put it in the ether.
There's some that's coming out.
Yeah, they're coming out?
Some is coming out, yeah.
All right.
I'm going to leave it at that.
We'll leave it for the people that come
Right.
to see who comes.
I dig that. So diplomatic.
Nice.
So diplomatic. I like it. You guys have a future in politics, man. I'm telling you. And Miss Jamaica, Florida.
Yes.
Talk to me about that. She's coming out, right?
Yes.
So people will be able to take some pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. And it's always great when you can get other people to, because again, I'm sure she's busy too,
Oh, yeah.
to swing in and support the cause. So, ladies and gentlemen, that means you gotta come in.
Yes.
And
And I have to thank them too as well for reaching out and wanting to be a part of the event.
So they reached out to you.
Yes,
Man.
they did. And you know, the universe is great that way, man. So
Yeah.
and me saying that is, it's all based on how you live.
Mm-hmm.
Live good.
Wow.
You know.
That is so true.
Yeah, man.
So true.
The energy you put out, you're gonna receive
get
the
back.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Because I'm sure some other people putting some stuff on. She ain't call them.
I'm not gonna say that.
But it is the truth though, in terms of
yeah.
you say it, what you put out.
Yeah.
You got to be very, very careful. I get the impression sometimes, especially in the business, people think being an ass is cool in this day and age. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of like, yo, attitude, walking a certain way, acting a certain way is cool. It ain't. Because when it's necessary, these are what you need. And
Right.
people are not going to reach out to you if your personality is of such where
Right.
you're
Right.
abrasive, you're reproachable, ladies and gentlemen. I want to dig that. But thank you so much. I want to bless her up for reaching out, her and her people.
Yeah, man. Big respect.
Big respect. And all those people who haven't signed up yet, all celebrities, all the other people, not just celebrities, just people who can contribute in any way, shape, or form. Because I'm sure there's probably stuff that you could use some help with, whatever. Some hands, you know, some icy hot for the old dudes, you know what I mean? Whatever. Rockwell, big up yourself. So all the people who need that, but just much respect to everybody and all.
Wait.
We're trying to slide it in there.
I know. I noticed it.
I didn't want to say nothing.
I know. I liked how you did it though. I'm not gonna say nothing. I love how you did that, man.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Funny thing enough is that way fitter than me, but that's another conversation. You know what I mean? I'd come out there and rain my jump shots, but yeah, man, contractually I can't. You know, I got a sock endorsement and I got you know what I mean?
Okay.
But we spoke a little bit a while ago about mentorship, right? And of course, you're still a young guy, but you've been in the business all your life. Do you ever see yourself, and you're probably doing it in some way, shape, or form right now, but do you ever see yourself behind the boards, behind the office, being you know what I'm saying? That part of the business and nurturing and developing artists and so forth.
I've done it.
You have.
I just don't talk about it.
Oh man, well we got to know though. You know what I mean?
I do quite a bit, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much it.
He gives back to the community.
Yeah,
Back to the community.
There you go.
I dig it. Ladies and gentlemen, don't be stalking Kashief no, because you hear that. But I like that because I always, you know, a lot of times that's what we need. It doesn't have to be somebody who's tenured for 40, 50 years,
Right.
but somebody with all the experience and the knowledge that you have. And because you're a younger guy, there's relatability.
Right.
Because a lot of times when it comes to that coming together and that synergy, there's a little relatability that's missing. You know what I mean?
True.
And truth be told, not all the OGs are that relatable and welcoming too. There's a little bit of a rift going on. Sometimes people are like, yo, elders them the respect way, but is what it is. Is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Kashief is out here doing things. Do not go to the man yard. Don't hit him up too often talking about you want to sign to. Speaking of which, you don't know, because we always dig it. You know, we always do the research on whatever the case may be. Talk to me about FFY. What exactly is FFY, Kashief?
FFY, it stands for Friends for Years. That's what FFY is. It's something me and my brethren them formed a few years ago, and pretty much to, you know, branch off and do any type of genre.
Oh, okay.
So we just came together and decided to do that, you know, and yeah,
FFY.
yeah, man.
So if you want to wild out and do some unconventional stuff that would not fly over at Heavy Beach, you go put it on FFY.
Yeah.
Something like that.
I mean, no. FFY is FFY. Heavy beat is heavy beat. Same circle,
Right.
but its own entity. So I mean, yeah, man. So it's just something I wanted to do. Because I didn't want to just put all eggs in one basket.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I mean, reggae music is always going to be my primary genre.
Right.
But at the same time, there's a lot of other things I can do.
Right.
In other genres. So I just wanted to explore that. I mean, I've explored it for a long, long time.
Right.
But right now, how I'm doing it, yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
It's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna bring the cameras in the studio one day and just blow it up.
Hey, man. just give me a call.
Now you just dropped a new song.
Yeah, it's a few months.
No, right?
Yeah.
Got no experience.
Yes.
Talk to them about that song right there.
Yeah. Got no experience. Well, that song, I actually done it a couple years back.
Oh, okay.
So these are one of the songs that are.
You had it.
We're
in the
just
repertoire.
sitting. Yes. Exactly. And it was just time for it to come out. So.
Right.
Yeah, but pretty much the song is saying is it's a girl coming from the country. She has no experience in this kind of life here, and she sees it. Likes what she sees, but doesn't know the other side to it, the danger side,
Right,
So
right.
where I come in now is I do like her, but I'm protecting her at the same time from
Right.
them sharks and,
Right.
So that's my job.
I got you.
Yeah.
Nah, fighting that fall for mangoes. So I got you. But you know what? It's amazing though when it comes to music. We sit back and we listen to these songs and it's just music and it's our vibes and it's enjoying it. But when you dissect it, like you said, that stuff is so real.
Yeah.
It is so real when people get into a world that they're unfamiliar with. But the optics are so great. You know what I mean? That they're not paying attention. Or sometimes it's not even not paying attention, but it's not that visible as to what the dangers are.
Right.
I dig it. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to drop that one for you right about now. Give you a little piece of that one. It's called Got No Experience. It's a big bad single. Kashief Lindo. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.
Yeah. My. She's a woman, but young and green. Straight from the country, fresh on the scene. Wanna catch up on the dance hall vibe.
Brand new Kashief Lindo, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go get this one. It's called Got No Experience.
Oh yeah, she's a beauty. I want you bear this in mind. I'm gonna make her feel good. Might take me a while, yeah. I'll always be around. I will be her guide. Seems like
Yes. Thank you all so much. Go ahead and share the link. We're still here. We're still having a vibe. We're still having a good time. All right. Kezai, big up yourself. Thank you so much. Michael Gabalt, everybody that's listening all across the globe. We appreciate you.
hunger and say, I hear them talk, but the writing's on the wall. I'll steer her 'cause all of her family are miles away. Recent out of the country. Well equipped academically, but streetwise.
Yes. Again, that's the latest single from Kashief. Kashief, is there an album in the works coming up soon? Something else coming out for that?
It's been in the works for a while.
Yeah?
So, yeah, on and off. So it'll be coming out soon.
Coming out soon.
Yeah.
What we need right now is the fans to blow up your social media and expedite the process.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, find them on Facebook every day. Send a message. Album. Hashtag drop the album now, and we get it out there. I ask a lot of the questions that I ask musically. Again, like I mentioned earlier, a lot of upcoming producers, artists, people want to get into the business, watch the program, and they ask these questions. I've had a panel on here twice, actually. Miss J was on one of the panels too, and the question I was asking is, this is South Florida. We got Grammys on the walls. We got plaques on the walls. We got Grammys on the mantle. We got all kinds of stuff. The best talent is here. Despite the plethora of talent we have here in South Florida, why is it that we struggle to break artists?
Well, the first thing I'll say with that is what they need to stop doing is classifying them as Florida artists. And and you have Jamaican artists, where yet we're here singing we're in the same genre.
Right.
Don't split us. We're all one.
Right.
So, and for some reason, psychologically, when you say Florida artists, or if you're in New York or in Atlanta, for some reason it just seemed like you belittling the artists. I get that's the energy I've been seeing for many years now. So I don't know, that's my take on it from what I see. So I mean, and the artists them have to say something too. I mean, don't just sit up there and take that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let them know. So yeah,
I hear that a lot.
Yeah, that's just my view on it still.
Right.
But I feel that we do get approached a bit, and sometimes it might not meet what our demands, what we need, what's required from us. But like I said, don't look at like a big artist coming from Jamaica versus an artist here, but we're doing the same genre. So and there are big art. There's a lot of artists that live here,
right,
that doing music in Jamaica.
You
so
never know.
No, you don't know. So what does it matter?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, music is music. Good music is good music.
Right.
And that's how they should see it.
I dig it.
That's
I dig it. I dig it. We're going to keep tackling it because it's something that comes up a lot. I have an event coming up where we're going to specifically dive into that, because even sometimes you'll see something from California. I understand the concept of the local stigma. The stigma of local artists and so forth is very damning. You know what I mean? Damaging to a lot of brands. And then of course everybody has their opinion on what it is, but every now and then California will get an artist out there, you know what I mean? New York will, but it seemed like we have a heavier struggle here, a battle. So we're going to dig into it and see what's going on. But of course we're asking you that because of your expertise and your experience, but we're here again for a greater cause. The Caribbean Celebrity Basketball competition, which is for a worthy cause.
Yeah.
Shak's Hope, which is sickle cell, is a cause. Trying to raise funds for that. The website, CaribbeanCelebBasketball.com.
Yes.
All right. And again, we said it before. We're gonna repeat it for them right now.
Yeah.
It is a free event.
Free
Don't
event.
cost you nothing.
No.
You know what I
$0.
mean?
Walk
$0.
in. Just walk in.
Walk in. Free 99. All right. Make sure you go ahead and come in. And again, you don't know which one of your favorite artists, celebrities, Man Crush Monday, Woman Crush Wednesday is going to be in the building. Come through and see who you see. You get your photo ops. That's going to be the one day that the artist that wouldn't normally take a picture with you will. That's one day. So come out and get that. There's also raffles and giveaways.
Yes.
All right. Kashief is taking picture with the first 400 people. All right. Mike, the first 400 people, he's got you covered. All right. He'll be there as long as it takes. Sunset Lakes Community Center. It's an indoor basketball gym. We can't stress that enough. For all those people who don't like the heat like me, it's an indoor AC, the whole 9.
Yeah.
Nice facility. 2801 Southwest 186th Avenue in Miramar.
Yes.
All right. Again, Sunset Lakes Community Center. It's an indoor basketball gym. 2801 Southwest 186th Avenue in Miramar. All right. Throw it in your GPS. It's going to be on my page, Homegrown with G. Cole. You know what? I'll throw it up on a Homegrown website too. So homegrownwithgcole.com. It'll be up there. It'll be on my Facebook page. It'll be on Kashief's Facebook page. It'll be on Mike's Facebook page. JTMC. Everybody. You're going to be seeing it. And as we get closer and closer, you're going to be hearing about it too.
Oh, yeah.
All right. For all the people who listen on the podcast platforms and all the other mediums, the radio stations all across the globe, you'll hear me talking about it. I'll actually play this interview back on a couple for those people who've missed it. All right. I appreciate you guys. Now, you did mention people can donate on the website.
Yes.
Right now. Today.
Right now.
From yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
This second
Right now.
Yeah.
And for those in the Tri-County area, please come and support. I understand if you're in New York or wherever you are, but if you're in the Tri-County area, Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami, Broward County, Miami-Dade County, Palm Beach County, some people say they're coming from even further.
Yeah.
Don't let nobody show you up. Don't let nobody come from Tampa and you live out Deerfield Beach. We'll call you out.
Yeah.
But definitely come through, show your strength, show your numbers, because energy is important.
Yes.
You want that energy in the building.
Yeah, man.
All right. You've got your fans. You've got your fans.
Yeah.
Mike needs his fans. Kashief needs his fans. All right. We need the six man. Right? Are you guys giving out a 6-man award? Some of the fans, somebody gonna get one?
Next year.
Now, I like the way you guys operate because even from when you were working on the first year event, this one is in conception. I like that. Talk to me. This is a little premature for the average folks, but not for y'all. Next one. What's going on? What's going to be a little different about next year's event?
It's gonna be bigger
And better.
Oh yeah.
So bigger venue, bigger whole. Wow.
It's going to be big.
Wow.
That's
all we're going to say.
Yes.
That's all we're going to
It's gonna
say.
be huge.
I dig it. Let me see what's going on in here. Wow, they just... I will let the artists know that you love the songs, ladies and gentlemen. Again, they're on iTunes. They're on TuneIn.
Give thanks.
What information that you need to drop for these folks before we get out of here?
Well, just come out to the event. It's for a great cause. Sickle Cell, Shak's Hope Foundation. Please come out and support. You can see your favorite artists out there. Bring the kids, bring everybody. Just come out and support. This is the 2nd annual Caribbean Celeb Basketball Game, and look forward to many, many more. So please come out.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. Anything you want to drop for the masses out there? Any codes you want to drop for some fans that are somewhere that you want to get up?
Anyone that's a fan of basketball is going to come out and support the Celebrity Caribbean Basketball Game. Of course, for a good cause, Sickle Cell, Shak's Hope Foundation. Come out and support. 1:30 October 6th.
Dig it. 1:30 p.m.
Saturday.
And here's what I'm going to say to the masses. We have a tendency to think Jamaican time, which is about... You know what I'm saying?
No. We didn't. No. Let me emphasize on that. Let everybody know, it is not Jamaican time, West Indian time. It starts 1:30 sharp. So if it's just nobody in there, one person is gonna start 1:30.
I dig it.
On the dot.
And they're not playing because they were early today, which is not normally the case. So I know they're not playing. All right, so I want who needs to get big up now? Let's big up all the people who need to get big up, all the people who've been supporting and helping and organizing and all that.
Well, first, we definitely, coming from myself and Mike, JTMC, all the way, man. The backbone behind all of this, man. Behind, front, middle, side. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And also to Heavy Beat, VP Records, to my squad, FFY squad, to VP squad, to the fans and air conditioners. I had to throw that in there.
Yeah,
Wow. You know,
come on.
Well, you got fan, you got AC, so I mean,
Hey, I dig it.
yeah, man. Just big up to everyone for the support, and remember, do come out. It's for a very, very great cause, and you will not be disappointed, guaranteed.
Nice. And I here's the thing. I'm on WhatsApp like almost everybody else. I get a bunch of BS every single day. Like every 15 minutes, I get some crap on my WhatsApp. Wow. This is for a worthy cause. You get the flyer, splash this. Just like how you splash them dumbass videos. You know what I mean? Splash this. Make sure everybody knows about it. There's nothing that, to me, it perplexes me. Like when an event comes and somebody says the day after, I didn't know.
Yeah.
How you don't know? And I know. You know what I mean? We were talking about it. We're there, whatever the case may be. So splash it, tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend.
Yes.
We post all kind of crap on our social media. This is for a worthy cause, all right? I don't know if we got hell. Build your heaven credits up with this one, all right? Build your heaven credits up, all right? You might not get to the penthouse, but at least you want to get in the front door. No AC, no none of that, but it ain't as hot as the basement. Tell you that much. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my listeners and myself, I just want to say thank you to the two of you, Mike, Kashief, for passing through, blessing us with your time.
Man, respect. Thank you, man.
Pleasure's all mine. I appreciate it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has indeed been a pleasure. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast, Homegrown with G. Cole, available on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, TuneIn, Spotify, iHeartRadio, all your podcast platforms. Check out our website, homegrownwithgcole.com, to listen for all things Homegrown. Make sure, let me see if we have anything else here. Again, it's the 2nd annual Caribbean Celeb Basketball Game 2018. It is October 6th. 2018 at 1:30 p.m. Sunset Lakes Community Center. Indoor basketball gym. It's a Saturday, 2801 Southwest 186th Avenue, Miramar, Florida. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right. Remember, be safe, be kind, be good to each other. My name is G. Cole, and this is Homegrown.
Música Homegrown with G. Cole.
Estás escuchando Homegrown con G. Cole.
您现在正在收听的是 Homegrown with G. Cole。
You're listening to Homegrown with G. Cole.
Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode as much as I did. Please click on the link below to subscribe to this YouTube channel, and I'll keep you posted when new material is available. Keep it moving, keep it grooving. It is Homegrown.